For today's practice, you will need 2 blocks. We'll start in a supported fish. There are a couple options with your blocks here. The one that I suggest for the beginning of today's practice is to place both of the blocks lengthwise underneath your spine, making sure that there's room to rest your head. Send your legs long on your mat. Bring your arms by your sides, palms facing up. For a deeper shoulder opening, make sure your arms are straight out from your shoulders. Or reach your arms up overhead, grab onto opposite elbows. Feel the release through the front of your chest. Take a couple of breaths in stillness, starting to bring awareness to your body. As you move throughout your practice, I invite you to focus on the intention of stripping away layers to find your authentic self. Society tells us who we should be, what we should do. But who are you really? What do you really want? What is your heart's deepest desire? Take a deep inhale breath through your nose, filling all the way up. As you exhale, open your mouth, let something go. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Seal up your lips, starting your Ujjayi breath with a slight restriction in the back of your throat. We'll stay here for a couple more breaths, continuing to let our upper backs open, our chests find more space. And then bring your hands back by your sides, your palms facing down. With as little movement as possible, press into your palms to lift up your torso, just enough to slide the blocks out from underneath you, and then come to lying on your back. Your palms face up, your feet are wide. What sort of sensations do you notice in your chest, in your heart space? On your next inhale breath, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, feel the compression in your hips. Start to rock side to side, gently massaging your low back. And then roll onto your right side, create a pillow with your arm for your head. Bend your knees. On your next breath in, press yourself up with the strength of your arms. We'll meet in tabletop towards the top of our mats. Stack your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Press the tops of your feet and your shins intentionally into your mat and send your crown forward. On your inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine, chin to chest. Cow pose is your breath in. Cat pose as you exhale. Start to make hip circles going in the clockwise direction. Forward to the right, back to the left. Take a couple of circles, making these as big or as shallow as you want. And then switch directions counterclockwise, forward to the left, back to the right. Come back to tabletop on your next breath in. Tuck your toes, lift your knees 2 inches off the mat as you breathe out. Hug your belly button towards your spine. Feel the crown of your head reaching straight forward. Your core turns on. You feel the strength in your shoulders and your arms. Keep breathing deeply, knowing that you are so much stronger than you even realize. Stay here for one more inhale breath. Exhale, down dog, send your hips high. Take a couple of breaths to pedal out your feet, bending into one knee and then the other. It can feel good to shift your weight side to side, back and forth. Option to shake your head yes and no, noticing if you're holding any tension. Open and close your mouth a couple of times to bring awareness to your jaw and any tension in your face. On your next breath in, high plank, shift forward. Shoulders stack over your wrists, heels stack over your toes. Can you energize through your legs, creating one long line from the crown of your head all the way to your heels? Stay here for your inhale breath. Lower half or all the way as you breathe out. Up dog or cobra pose, inhale breath. Downward facing dog as you exhale, hips high. Couple more rounds of breath in movement in your dog. Take whatever motions you can to continue to send your hips higher. Feel for the curve in your low spine. On your inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop top of your mat. Find a halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold, ragdoll, grab onto opposite elbows, let your head and your neck hang heavy. Make sure your feet are hip-width apart. Bend deeply into your knees. I like to rest my belly on my thighs. Can you send your heels down into the ground and your hips up towards the sky? Stay here for one more deep inhale breath. Release your hands to the mat as you exhale. Roll yourself up to standing, going slowly. Once you reach the top, inhale, arms overhead. Hands come to your heart as you exhale. Inhale, tall mountain, reach your arms high. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Halfway lift, long spine, inhale, breath. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands, step or hop back, lower halfway. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale, hips high. Couple rounds of breath in your dog. This time, right away, finding stillness. On your inhale, send your right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. 3-legged dog is your breath in. Exhale, low lunge, step between your hands. Couple rounds of breath here to find the 90-degree bend in your front knee. Take the bend completely out of your back leg. Notice if your hips are in line. If not, can you hug your right hip back and feel your left hip energizing forward? On an inhale, simple twist. Left hand plants, right arm reaches high. Notice if your left hip is starting to sink. If so, press it up towards the sky. Keep hugging your right hip down and back. And then see how much length you can find from your left wrist all the way to your right fingertips. Stay here for one more inhale, gaze up at your right hand. Exhale, horizon lunge, come to the outer edge of both feet, reach your right arm back in space. Keep your hips intentionally pressing up towards the sky. Can you send your gaze back over your right shoulder towards your hand? On your inhale, simple twist, right arm high, plant your foot. Exhale, wide-legged fold, walk your hands to the left. Couple rounds of breath, taking any movement that feels good here. Especially the first time, I like to bend into one knee and then the other. Bring your hands under your shoulders. On an inhale, find a halfway lift, engage your core. Turn to the back of your mat for low lunge as you exhale. Low crescent, drop your back knee, untuck your toes, lift your arms high. In your low crescent, you want your front knee to stack directly over your heel. And you also want to feel for the stretch in the front of your back hip. So do you feel the opening through the front of your right hip? Can you reach your fingertips further up towards the sky? Stay here for one more inhale breath. Exhale, half split, send your hips back. Flex into your left foot. It's okay to have a bend in your left knee. That'll help you get deeper into your hips, which will in turn help you open up through the back of your left leg. Stay here for one more full inhale. One more full exhale. On your inhale, forward reaching lunge, shift forward, lift your back knee, tuck your toes, arms by your ears. Stay here, one more full breath. On your inhale, supported warrior 3, hands come to blocks, right leg lifts up off of the earth. Try to find a flat back here, similar to in your halfway lifts. Flex your right foot, take the bend completely out of your lifted leg. Your gaze is down towards the mat so that the crown of your head can reach straight forward. Stay here for one more inhale. Standing splits as you exhale, hands meet the mat, right leg continues to reach up towards the sky. Level out your hips. It's okay to have a bend in your standing leg. One or both hands can come to your left leg for an extra balance challenge. On your inhale, warrior 1, step your right toes back, reach your arms high. Make sure that your feet are on 2 separate tracks. Your right foot is at about a 45-degree angle. Your hips are both facing forward. Hug your right torso around to be in line with your left, and then energize through your arms. Setting up for triangle pose. Stay for one more inhale. As you exhale, straighten your front leg, tee your arms to the right. Inhale, left fingertips reach forward. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle, left hand down, right arm high. In your triangle, try to find a twist. Your right shoulder peels back. Your left hip continues to reach back in space. On your inhale, high pyramid, parallel your feet, reach your arms up, palms touch at the top. Exhale, warrior 2 towards the top of your mat, bend into your right knee, tee your arms. Make sure that your front knee is tracking over your second big toe. Your left outer foot is peeling down towards the earth. Gaze is over your right middle finger. On your inhale, reverse warrior, right arm tips up and back. Exhale, low lunge, windmill your hands to the mat. Side plank, left hand is your base, right foot stacks on top of your left, right arm reaches high. Option to take this one step further by lifting your right leg up off of your left. Stay here for one more inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. On your inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips go high. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg reaches up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, step between your hands. Couple rounds of breath in your low lunge on this side. Find strength in both of your legs, equal pressure in both feet. Find length in your spine. Are you arching your back? And if so, can you find more length? On an inhale, simple twist. Right hand plants, left arm reaches up. If your left knee starts to go too far forward or too far back, it will no longer be stacked over your ankle. Can you check in and make sure that you're supporting yourself by stacking your knee over your ankle? If your right hip is sagging, press into your right foot. Imagine your right hip lifting. Stay for your inhale breath. Gaze up at your left fingertips. Exhale, horizon lunge. Come to the outer edge of both feet. Left arm reaches back in space. Your gaze is over your left shoulder towards your fingertips. Keep sending your hips high up towards the sky to get a deeper opening through your left hip. On your inhale, simple twist. Plant your foot, reach your arm. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Walk your hands to the right. This time, take a wide-legged down dog. Your legs stay the same. Walk your hands about a foot forward. Melt your chest down towards your mat. I like to bend into my knees here to help get my hips higher. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Find a halfway lift as you breathe in. Turn to the back of your mat for low lunge as you breathe out. Low crescent. Inhale, drop your back knee, untuck your toes, lift your arms high. Where is your front knee? What's happening to your hips? Roll your shoulders down your back. Reach out of your hips to find more length through your side bodies. Stay here for one more inhale breath. Exhale, half split. Send your hips back. Flex your right foot. Hands can come to blocks here. They can plant on the mat. You could fly your arms by your sides for a little more challenge. Remember that it's okay to bend into your right knee. On your inhale, forward reaching lunge. Plant your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your knee, biceps by your ears. In your lunge, keep hugging your right hip back in line with your left. Notice if you're backing out of your front knee. Keep the intention here. One more full round of breath. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Hands come to your blocks, left leg lifts. Kick back through your foot, especially your heel. Find the length in your spine. And then notice if your hips are leveling or if your left hip is reaching too high. Stay here for one more inhale breath. Standing splits as you exhale. Fold over your right leg, finding a bend if needed. Option to take that balance challenge by wrapping one or both hands around your right ankle. Release your head, your neck. Feel your hips leveling out. On your inhale, warrior 1, step your left foot back, reach your arms up. Notice if you're tipping your weight too far forward. If so, try to level out by stacking your shoulders directly over your hips. Are you pressing equally into both feet? Stay for one more inhale breath. Exhale, straighten your front leg, tee your arms to the left. Inhale, right arm reaches forward, right hip reaches back. Exhale, triangle pose, right hand down, left arm high. Couple rounds of breath to find the opening for your left side body. Keep a micro bend in your right knee to make sure that you don't hyperextend. On an inhale, high pyramid, parallel your feet, reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior two, top of your mat, bend into your left knee. Make sure your front heel is in line with your back arch or back heel. If your left knee starts to tip in to the right, help peel it open, continuing to open up through your hips. Inhale to reverse your warrior, left arm tips up and back. Exhale, low lunge, windmill your hands to the mat. Right hand is base, side plank, inhale, breath. Option to lift your left leg once it's stacked over your right. Your left fingertips reach high. Stay here for one more inhale. Chaturanga as you exhale. Up dog or cobra pose, breath in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Tall mountain rise, inhale, breath. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, Vinyasa, we'll meet back in down dog. On an inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Knee to nose, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Low lunge as you breathe out. Simple twist, right arm high, inhale. Exhale, horizon lunge. Simple twist, breath in. Wide-legged fold, walk to the left. Hands to hips, halfway lift, inhale. Turn to the back of your mat, low lunge as you breathe out. Inhale, low crescent, keep your toes tucked this time. Exhale, half splits. Forward reaching lunge, breath in. Stay as you breathe out. Inhale, warrior three, arms reach forward. Exhale, standing splits and fold. Warrior one, right foot plants, arms reach up. Straighten your front leg, tee your arms to the right. Inhale, left fingertips reach forward, left hip back. Triangle pose as you breathe out. High pyramid, parallel your feet, arms reach up. Warrior two, top of your mat as you breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat, low lunge. Side plank, left hand is base, breath in. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga with a right floated leg. Up dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, breath. Left leg high, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step between your hands. Simple twist, left arm reaches high. Horizon lunge, exhale, breath. Inhale, simple twist, plant your foot, reach up. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Hands to your hips, halfway lift, breath in. Turn to the back of your mat for low lunge as you breathe out. Low crescent, drop your knee, keep your toes tucked, arms up. Exhale, half splits. Forward reaching lunge, breath in, shift forward. Stay here as you breathe out. Warrior three, arms reach forward, inhale, breath. Standing splits, fold as you breathe out. Inhale, warrior one, arms sweep up. Exhale, straighten your front leg, tee your arms to the left. Inhale, right fingertips forward, right hip back. Exhale, Trikonasana, right hand down, left arm high. Inhale, high pyramid, parallel your feet, reach up. Warrior 2, bend into your left knee, gaze over your left middle finger. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm tips up and back. Exhale, low lunge, windmill to the mat. Side plank, right hand is base, float your left leg, inhale. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your heels on your breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Exhale, forward fold. Tall mountain rise, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. On your inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, Vinyasa, we'll meet back in down dog. Once you get there, take 3 rounds of breath. Hug your belly button towards your toes. Feel for the curve in your low back. On your inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Tall mountain, inhale. Hands to your heart, release your palms by your sides. Heel toe your feet to touch, chair pose, breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Vinyasa, exhale. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step to right thumb, lower back foot. Warrior 1, inhale, reach up. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga, plant your hand, float your right foot. Inhale, up dog. Down dog, exhale. Left leg high, inhale, breath. Step to your left thumb, lower your back foot. Warrior 1, inhale, reach up. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, 3 breaths. On your inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Heel toe your feet to touch, chair pose, breath in. Stand all the way up, release your arms by your sides as you breathe out. Inhale, tall mountain, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. High plank is your breath in, shift forward. Starting at your feet, make sure that you're stacking your heels over your toes, always moving your energy forward. Is there any bend in your knees? And if so, can you take it out by energizing, press through the backs of your knees to straighten out your legs? Are your hips in line with your shoulders? If they're too low or if they're lifted too high, try and bring them in line, using your core to hold you up. And then finally, are your shoulders stacked directly over your wrists? And is your neck long and strong? We'll be here for a couple more breaths. This is a time to find more strength. Through every breath, feel yourself peeling back a layer of what you've been told to be. And know that as you do this, you will eventually find your essence. Stay here for one more inhale breath. Lower halfway down as you exhale. Find your back bend on your inhale. Downward facing dog, hips high, nice work. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee to right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Knee to left tricep. Three-legged dog is your breath in. Low lunge as you breathe out. Legs stay the same, high lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Make sure you're not over tucking or overarching your low back. Stay here for one more inhale breath. Open arm twist to the right as you exhale. Right fingertips reach back. Gaze goes over your right shoulder towards the back of your space. Can you find any more length from the edge of your left middle finger to the edge of your right? High lunge as your breath in, reach up through center. Exhale, warrior two, spin your back heel down. Soft gaze over your right middle finger. Your torso and your hips are facing the side. On your inhale, high pyramid. Parallel your feet, arms up. Exhale, wide-legged fold, bow. Hands to your hips, halfway lift. Low lunge back of your mat as you breathe out. Forward reaching lunge, sweep your arms by your ears as you breathe in. Airplane pose as you breathe out. Sweep your arms by your sides. Lift your back leg. In airplane, you want to try to find a back bend. So curve your upper spine. Lift your gaze. Hug your pinkies in towards the center line, all while trying to level out your hips. On your inhale, warrior one, step your right toes back, reach your arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands, base of your spine. Find a back bend, hugging your palms together as you inhale. Exhale, humble bow. Your left shoulder comes to the inside of your left knee. Sometimes here, my left hip can start to pop out towards the side. So try to hug your hip back so that both are in line. Stay here for one more inhale breath. Your exhale is standing splits with a bind, so keep your arms as they are. Start to lift your right foot up off the mat. It's okay if it only lifts up for a moment, if it just lifts up an inch, or if you're able to take the full expression of this posture. Stay for one more inhale breath. We'll meet in humble bow as you exhale. Warrior one is your inhale. Lift your arms up. Exhale, warrior two, adjust your stance, tee your arms. High pyramid, breath in, parallel your feet, reach up. Warrior two, top of your mat as you exhale. Reverse your warrior, breath in, right arm up and back. Extended side angle, right elbow above right knee, left arm reaches up and over, or right hand all the way to the mat. You want to find as much length through your left side body as you can, while finding the twist from your tailbone all the way to your crown. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep the deep bend in your right knee. Exhale, chaturanga. Move through your flow and we'll meet back in down dog. On your inhale, left leg reaches high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee to left tricep, breath out. Inhale, three-legged dog. Knee to right tricep. Three-legged dog, inhale, breath. Exhale, low lunge. High lunge is your inhale. Legs stay as they are, reach up. Feel the strength in your base, the stability in your legs. If there's a bend at all in your back leg, Can you find a little bit of a longer stance? Press into your right toes to find more length. Stay for an inhale breath. Exhale, open arm twist to the left fingertips back, right fingertips forward. Hands are straight out from your shoulders. Gaze over your left shoulder towards your fingertips. On your inhale, high lunge, arms sweep up through center. Exhale, warrior two, back heel spins down. Where is your gaze? Where is your focus? On an inhale, high pyramid, parallel your feet, arms reach up. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Hands to hips, halfway lift on your breath in. Low lunge back of your mat on your breath out. Forward reaching lunge as you inhale. Airplane as you exhale, arms sweep back. This time, kick back through your left foot to find length in your leg as you find your back bend. Find the length in your spine. Stay here for one more inhale. Stay as you exhale. Warrior one, left toes tap down, reach your arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands, base of your spine, opposite thumb on top. Find your back bend, hug your palms together, shoulders down your back. Exhale, humble bow, right shoulder inside of right knee. Release your head and your neck. Keep an eye on your hips and where they are in space. Stay for your inhale breath. As you exhale, find your standing splits with a bind. Once again, just a reminder, be kind to yourself here. It's okay to try something and fail. It's not really failing until you give up. Stay for one more inhale breath. Humble bow as you exhale, left foot steps down. Warrior one, inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, warrior two, tee your arms. High pyramid, parallel your feet, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, top of your mat. Reverse your warrior, left arm sweeps up and back. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow above left knee, right arm up and over. Find a similar depth, whatever you took on the other side. And then find your breath. Keep breathing deeply. On an inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, windmill your hands to the mat, lower through your flow, coming back to down dog. On an inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Tall mountain, inhale, rise up. Hands to your heart as you breathe out. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Vinyasa as you breathe out. On your inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, step to your right thumb, lower your back foot. Warrior one, breath in. Exhale, interlace your hands, base of your spine. Find a back bend on your inhale breath. Humble bow as you breathe out. Come into your standing split. Start to lift your left foot up off of your mat. Another opportunity to test out your balance here. Keep relaxing your head and your neck. We'll meet back in humble bow as you're ready. On an inhale, warrior one, arms sweep up. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands, step or float your foot back. We'll meet back in down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step to left thumb, lower back foot. Warrior one, breath in, arms up. Interlace your hands, opposite thumb on top. Find your back bend as you inhale. Humble bow as you exhale. Bound standing splits, your right foot starts to lift up off of the mat. Release your neck. One more full round of breath. We'll meet back in humble bow. On an inhale, warrior one, arms up. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hand, step or float your foot. Come back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, right knee, right wrist, left leg long. Couple rounds of breath here. Option to stay lifted, actively press your right shin into your mat. You can also come into sleeping pigeon, walking your hands forward. Keep breathing into your right hip. Use every exhale to release tension. One more breath. On an inhale, press your torso up. Move back to your down dog. Find hip circles. Your knee moves in one direction and then the other. And then we'll meet back in down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, left knee, left wrist, right leg long. Level out your hips, find length in your spine. Find whatever depth you took on the other side. Press your left shin into your mat. Couple more rounds of breath. On an inhale, walk your torso back towards your shin. Press up to down dog as you exhale. Hip circles, let go of that side. Come back to down dog. On an inhale, find high plank, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. We'll set up for locust pose. Untuck your toes. Chin or forehead comes to your mat. We'll bind it, so bring your hands to the base of your spine. Interlace your fingers. On your inhale, peel everything up. Lift your forehead or chin. Hug your palms together. Hug your knuckles towards the back of your space. Point your toes. Stay for one more inhale breath. Exhale, release. Right cheek down to the mat. Arms come by your sides. Palms face up. Rest for a moment. Setting up for a second round. Interlace your hands, base of your spine. Chin or forehead comes to the mat. On an inhale, peel everything up. Point your toes. See how much of a back bend you can find. Focus on your upper spine. Never forcing, but still finding your edge, finding that area of growth. Exhale, release your left cheek to your mat, arms by your sides, palms facing up. As gracefully as you can, flip onto your back using as little movement as possible. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. Gently rock side to side. Find happy baby. Reach inside of your legs for the outsides of your feet. Let your knees fall towards your mat. Release through your shoulders. Setting up for a spinal twist, hug your knees into your chest. On an inhale, feel your hips come to the left. As you exhale, your knees fall to the right. Left arm comes out to a cactus or a T. Gaze is over your left shoulder. On your inhale, bring your knees back through center. As you exhale, let your knees fall to the left. Make sure that your spine is still long. Gaze is over your right shoulder, right arm out to a T or a cactus. Inhale, hug your knees back through center. Give yourself one more squeeze. Find a full body stretch. Point your toes, reach your arms up overhead. Stay for a deep breath in. Find Shavasana as you breathe out, arms by your sides, palms face up. I encourage you to take at least 10 more breaths in your Shavasana today. Spend as much time as you need to enjoy being still, being present, and feeling all of your goodness, all of your light. You are loved, and you are love. Namaste.